Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. So I'm at the Roborock booth at CES. I've got my hands on the actual stair climbing robot. We're gonna watch a video where it's climbing up the stairs. This thing is really cool. I don't have a release date on it yet, but I'm super excited about this because this robot, not only does it climb the stairs, it actually vacuums the stair that it climbs on. Then it's got a really cool feature. There must be a gimbal or something built in here where when it goes down the ramp, it can stabilize itself and it can even jump, which was kind of fun to see. But super excited. I hope Roborock releases this. This is just a test example. I feel very honored that Roborock let me hold the Roborock stair climbing robot. Okay, so we're at the Roborock stair climbing event. A lot of people have gathered around. We're gonna see it climb these stairs. Now we don't have a release date on this robot yet. Now this robot can vacuum that stair also. Not only can it climb the stairs, once it's on that stair ledge, it can go left or right to actually vacuum the stair. Now this is where they're going to demonstrate it vacuuming the stair. It keeps one leg down on the stair below it. Now they're not showing us the underneath of it. We think it uses spinning mop pads. Again, we don't know when this is going to be released or if it's going to be released. But it is definitely a cool design that I like. I like that it actually can vacuum the stair that it's climbing.
Bạn thấy là nó sẽ từ nó sẽ khi mà nó lau cái bậc thang thì các bạn thấy là nó còn có tấm xe ở mặt dưới. Nó cắm nó leo ha.
Now this next part, it does have a gimbal in it or something that it can stabilize it at a level platform and it can go down this ramp, which is pretty cool. I don't know that I'm gonna have a ramp or anything, but it is pretty impressive how it can handle this ramp. And now it's going to do a little jump.
I know.
Oh, the jump didn't happen. But there is a lot of excitement here at CES for a robot vacuum cleaner that can climb stairs. Again, no release date on it yet, but we're super excited for it.
It goes down as well.
Okay, so they're giving me an actual robot that I can turn upside down. It's got the dual brush roller design. Now, we don't see the mop pads. They're telling me it's gonna have spinning mop pads or something. We're not seeing that technology right now. We've got the sensor on the front. It's not super heavy, but guess what? We're not gonna have to lift it up anymore. This thing's actually gonna climb stairs to the next room. I don't see an auto empty dustbin or anything. It does have a side brush Looks like maybe it extends or something, but I don't see a carpet sensor. So this is definitely a pre-production model, but I do want to thank Roborock for letting me hold it. Okay, we're heading over to Roborock next. We just left the MOVA base. We're gonna definitely hit Narwhal next, sometime on the list, but we are super excited about Roborock. A lot going on there at Narwhal. A lot going on here at Roborock. Looks like we got some stairs. We're gonna have a stair climbing robot. Ooh, here we go. That looks super cool. Okay, Roborock has some exciting news. This is Katie. She's going to talk to us about it. We have a stair climbing robot. So what's the stair climbing robot going to do?
So, as you said, it can climb stairs, but not only that, it actually cleans as it goes. I think we just missed it, but it'll intelligently be able to detect where the stair is, and then it'll clean the full staircase as it navigates up to higher levels in your home.
Whoa,
it has pretty powerful suction too.
Whoops, sorry,
and not only that, I think we'll probably see in a moment, it can do a couple tricks too. It can jump. You know, obviously you're not gonna, you know, throw balls at it or anything like a spy movie, but what it shows is that if there's any fast moving you know, objects that are coming in its radar, like pets or kids, or maybe a kid throws a ball its way, it can detect that and it'll navigate intelligently out of the way.
Okay, so Roborock has some exciting news. Here we have a robot lawnmower, which I will be getting into lawnmowers when they release them. Are they available now?
They are not available now.
Okay.
It's going to be, should be available in North America later this year in 2026.
How many models are you going to release?
3 models. The one that you're looking at right now is the LiDAR model. So it uses LiDAR technology to navigate the terrain of your lawn. This is particularly really good for lawn with dense foliage. And then there's another model that has satellite. So it can kind of take larger
satellite
lawns.
Navigation.
Yes, like
wow.
Larger lawns, larger space, but obviously because it's a satellite, trees and things like that can interfere with the signal.
Okay,
so
okay.
That will be better for less complex lawns.
All right, here it comes around the corner. This is pretty cool looking.
Yeah, and you might be able to tell as it's going over these bumps, there's a suspension system in the back that keeps it level so that it's always going to cut the grass evenly, even as it navigates bumps.
Super exciting news. I will be getting these from Roborock. Okay, Roborock has some exciting news coming out about wet-dry floor mops. What can you tell us?
Yeah, so what's being demonstrated right now is the F25 Ultra. We did release this in September in North America last year. This uses really powerful steam and hot water technology to clean. And so what it does, it enables you to just clean in one pass, so you're not kind of going over messes back and forth constantly. And it also is really intelligent, that it will sense that you're trying to push forward.
Yeah.
Oh, because we tried that several times.
You have a spot cleaner coming out?
Yeah.
Okay, Roborock has a carpet spot cleaner coming out. What can you tell us about the spot cleaner? Is it going to be available pretty soon?
I think so. I'm actually not sure.
That's
I'm so
okay.
sorry.
That's all right.
But with this one, it's I think it's sold as a separate accessory to the F25 series.
It's going to be part of like a stick vac or a wet dry floor mop.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
So
Okay, Roborock has a brand new Soros 20 Sonic. It's got the flat mop pad. It's detached it right there. It's over here. So Katie, what can you tell us about this one?
Hi, so this one is our latest model in the Soros line. It's super powerful suction. I believe last year the model was around 20,000 pascals of suction power. This one can go up to 35,000, so very, very powerful. You can't see now, but it uses a vibrating mop pad to extend towards edges and corners, so it really gets that full coverage cleaning if you're looking to get right up to the walls and furniture, and it uses a retractable sensor that can go under low profile furniture, so under your beds, under your couches, so that makes sure to clean every single part. And yeah, you can see the different pads right there. Yeah.
Okay, Roborock has a new series coming out called the Soros 20 series. This has spinning mop pads. I've got my excellent Katie from Roborock telling us all there is about it.
Yeah, so similar to the Soros 20 Sonic, it delivers that really powerful suction of 35,000 pascals. It uses a dual mop spinning head instead of that vibrating one. And what's really cool about this one is it features our Adaptalift Chassis 3.0, which can now cross double layer thresholds. So say you have a sliding glass door from your kitchen to a sunroom, it can now cross those really easily to clean both or all areas of your house. So it's really neat to see it. I think right over here you'll
wow,
see
it can climb that?
Yep.
Cool. Wow. 1.77 and 1.57. Whoa.
Yeah, and as you see, you'll kind of see the little
That's
leg
incredible.
right there. Yeah.
That's doing an awesome job.
Yeah, it's really cool to see it in action. And you'll see when it comes on the other side too, when it's lowering itself onto the floor after it crosses these little thresholds. It'll make sure that it's not clunking down, or it's a little
It didn't do a crash.
Yeah, it didn't crash, and it makes sure that it fully gets aligned with the floor again, and then you'll see the mops come down again.
Okay, that was probably one of the best things I've seen so far at CES. That's going to be a game changer with crossing the thresholds. I'm super excited. When do you think that's going to release?
This one is also later this year. We don't have an exact date.
No exact date, but wow, did you see how good that actually worked? I'm super excited for that. I will be definitely purchasing that with my own money, and I'll be giving you my honest review on it. So we will put it through the test at the Just a Dad Studios, and we'll see exactly how tall a threshold it can do, but that was pretty cool, so. Okay, Roborock has a brand new Curve 2 Flow coming out with a mop roller. And Katie's going to tell us all about it. When is the release date on this?
So this is coming out just right after CES. It's going to be available January 19th.
I will be purchasing this as soon as it comes out.
Yeah, and we actually have a promotional pricing going on January 19th through the 1st. It'll be $849. After that, it retails for $999.
Wow, that's a great price point.
Yeah, it's great savings too. So with this one, it's not only our first ever roller mop style vacuum, which allows for more consistent pressure with the floor. It also self-cleans. So you'll see there's a kind of at the edge, like there's a built-in scraper to wipe off extra moisture, because there's 8 hydration nozzles in there that will constantly refresh it with fresh water. And so it basically makes sure that it's not spreading messes as it cleans your home. And then this roller also tilts up to 75 degrees, which is an industry first. So I can show you. It actually goes away from the base and you can detach it, so it makes it a lot easier to clean and wipe it when you want a little bit deeper cleaning. and then all you have to do is push it back, line it up, and you can also see it's edge adaptive, meaning
It can move.
yeah, it can. Oh, I guess it's actually.
Does it have a cover that comes over it?
Yes. So when it goes over carpets, it'll kind of shield it so it doesn't get your carpets wet.
Okay.
And yeah, I think it's a little stuck right now, but it's edge adaptive. So this brush, you can see it.
The whole assembly moves over against the wall.
Yeah. So it'll go right up to edges and
Oh,
corners.
wait a minute. We've got something exciting here. We got 2 side brushes.
Yes.
Wow. That's a first for Roborock.
That is the first for Roborock. So for this one, we just wanted to make sure that every bit of hair and dirt is gone and sucks into that
And
central
this one
section.
extends into, that looks like a little bit different mechanism how it extends.
Yes, yeah, that one extends a little bit. And again, it's just to make sure that your floor is completely spotless and that there's no tangling as hair and debris go into that center section.
Well, I am super excited about the Flow. I will definitely be purchasing that. Looks like I'm going to be able to purchase it here in a couple weeks. So, what was that price point again?
It's normally $999.
Wow.
But $849 for the first couple
$849
days.
for a mop roller from Roborock. So, we got a lot of testing to do on it. We're going to be testing it at the Just a Dad Studios and see exactly how it does. So, look for that video coming really soon.
One also
Okay, Roborock has a Soros 20 with automatic mop changing systems. We've seen this on the Mova, we've seen this on the Dream, but Roborock is coming out with their very own one. So what can you tell us about it?
Yeah, so this one is going to be, it's a special cleaning dock that's going to be a special edition. But as you can see, it can store 3 separate mop heads, and then it'll do everything that the multifunctional dock can do, which is wash and dry the mop so it's ready to use for cleaning.
When's this going to be available?
This is also still TBD,
Okay.
but we'll be sharing information as we have it.
All right. So kind of more future.
Yeah, future.
What robot's going to be paired with it? So this is just the dock. So the
Yeah.
Soros 20 robot's going to be paired with this?
Yes, the SARS 20.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you. Okay, so here we have an actual Roborock Flow. This is called the Curve 2 Flow, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Yeah, they got a little display board here. We're going to see it. I want to see how this extends. So how do we do edge cleaning?
Yep. So I think with this one, you'll see that this main brush will extend.
Does this one extend?
This one,
It looks like it does.
Yes, I thought it did too. This
But
one,
there's probably not a button for
I
it.
don't think there's a button for it. I think it's something that it'll that's something that it'll intelligently do and automatically switch on its own as it's navigating your home.
So this, okay, so we've got bottom. It's going to empty out the bottom. We've got the split brush dual roller design, which I absolutely love for long hair management. The mop roller, I'm not super sold on these yet, but I'm excited to start testing them because I do think mop rollers are the future, but the technology is kind of hard to develop these. Hopefully Roborock's done some really good work on this and I'm super excited. Again, dual brush roller design, wow. Roborock also has 2 new exciting Soros 20 robot vacuum cleaners. We've got a sonic version and we've got the 20 that's plain with spinning mop pads. Now, we saw a video earlier of this thing moving up and down, going over thresholds. That's new technology. Looks like we've got the side brush that extends. We've got the dual brush roller design, which is perfect for long hair. Carpet sensor. This one is sonic. Ooh, we can feel that sonic vibration for cleaning. This looks like new technology that's lifting that up and down and kind of moving it over to the side. We don't have that side brush or that side mop that spins anymore. Wow, this thing can get really low, looks like. And when are these going to be available? These are going to be available this year?
Yeah, later in 2026.
Later in 2026. This looks pretty standard here. One side, one mop pad that moves. They move up and down. Are you changing how they press on the floor now? Are you increasing that?
Yeah, so this one actually, if we're talking about specs, it's about 14 newtons of downward pressure.
Okay.
This one's 15.
15.
And then this one's like a little bit lower, I believe. And obviously, it's just like different different techniques to clean your floor. And this one's pretty powerful though. With the vibrating, it's meant to kind of jiggle loose a little bit more dirt and dry down debris.
So she's been absolutely amazing. Roborock's been really good here. I'm super excited. CES has turned out to be, this is my first time coming. I'm blown away by what's here. The manufacturers are here. They've got some technology that's super new and may not release this year, but what I'm loving about Roborock is these products, especially that flow, is going to be releasing here in a couple weeks. So look for those videos coming really soon. Okay, Roborock has a brand new F25 Ace Pro. And Katie's going to tell us all about the F25 Ace Pro. I think it uses foaming technology.
Yes, this is our jet foaming technology. And what it does, with a cleaning, just a little bit of cleaning solution, it can produce ultra dense foam. So it really penetrates hard, like dried on messes, and then lifts them. Because I think it produces about 167 million micro bubbles, so it can sweep away stains in like a really easy, gentle wave. And it also can use hot water to melt away grease for instant freshness.
Okay,
And I think
that is the action of the foam that it creates. Wow. When's this going to be available?
This should also, I think it's going to be available shortly after CES. I think it's also the 19th.
Okay, now we're at Roborock's got some exciting news. They're going to be releasing 3 robot lawnmowers. And this is a category that I'm going to be getting into, and Katie's going to tell us about them. Again, 3 models. When are these going to be available?
These will to North America later in 2026. So no set date yet, but yeah, as you'll see, there's 3 models. This first one that you're looking at uses satellite technology.
Satellite technology,
Yeah,
wow.
so it's really good for larger yards. I think per day it can cover about 3/4 of an acre. And because it uses satellite technology, it's going to be better for yards with less foliage. The Rockmo X1, this one has 4-wheel drive similar to the X1 LiDAR, which uses LiDAR technology to navigate your yard. So it's good for a little bit more complicated terrain.
So I don't need to put a wire around my yard or anything?
Nope. So what happens
It'll
when you
map your house or map your yard just like a robot?
Yeah, so the first time that it goes, you can set the perimeter of your yard, and what's really cool also is that it has anti-theft technology built into it. So if it senses that someone is taking it away from the preset perimeter that you set, it's going to set out a really loud alarm, so you know that something's going to happen. Something's happening.
So is this kind of like the tier, kind of the lower, middle, and higher end?
Yes, yeah, lower tier, higher end, and the LiDAR also covers slightly less acreage per day. I think that's about 1/4, and then that middle tier model is half an acre per day.
Okay. And here they got this cute little setup here, showing it, demonstrating it. Very well thought out. This is super exciting news. I will be getting into robot lawnmowers. I've done a lot of robot vacuum cleaners, and I think this is an area where I'm going to start to get into. Is that little sensor on the top, is that the LiDAR?
Yep, that's the LiDAR.
Katie, you're doing an excellent job.
Oh, good.
She knows so much about these new products, which is super, super hard. Okay, so I'm here with Nicole, and I've already prepped her a little bit. I said, I'm gonna ask you some tough questions on the Soros Z70. So I have the Soros Z70 at home. It's the one with the robotic arm. They've got it here at CES. But in my opinion, it's a great robot that's built really well. The software lacks a little bit. I wish it picked up more stuff, because I do think that is the future. So Nicole is gonna answer a really tough question that I asked her. I said, is the Soros Z70 software going to improve to where it picks up more stuff?
Yeah, that's a good question. So to us, we always believe this is a product that changes how the industry goes. And it is by far still the only one robot that is picking up stuff that is mass produced in the
I
market.
agree.
So keep that in mind. That's the only one that is available to our users. So we really appreciate the first adopters who gives us so much feedback. We are definitely going to put that in the upgrades of our firmware and also the app experience in the future. And as we know, machine learning takes some time, and it also takes a lot of efforts from the R&D side. And we are very happy and hopeful about this upbringing software updates in the future.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Nicole.
Thank you.
Okay, so on the Flow 2, they're telling me that the side brush does not extend over here. It has two side brushes, but this one does not extend. The bristles are longer to get into the corner, so I will be purchasing this. I will be doing a review on it as soon as it releases, I think in a couple weeks, right? Couple weeks, I will be purchasing it.